invite on stage India's leading food critic and a great support to and friend of Jamuna, sorry, Dr. Pai, Rashmi USA.
Okay, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. There's lots of very exciting stuff going to happen. All I'd like to say is please excuse me if I sound disoriented and jet-lagged. That's because I am disoriented and jet-lagged. I flown in from Los Angeles via Dubai yesterday, and I did it only for this very special occasion. So I'm going to, in the same continued state of jet lag, ask myself a question and answer it quickly. So the question is, what did I do when I met this gorgeous, super talented, styled with substance, brilliant, beautiful lady 15 years ago when I interviewed her for my television show? Sorry, 22 years ago when I interviewed her for the television show called Health Today. So I was first of all totally stumped, okay, by her warmth, her absolute love, caring, generosity, warmth of a million thousand suns. And then I said, what should I do now? So here's the answer. What did I do? I nagged her. What did I nag her about? I nagged her to do this book. I nagged her for 50 years. I nagged her and I nagged her. So nagging has its benefits. So that's why now you know why I flew down. I'm in a state of jet lag. So let's give her a big, big hand for this amazing book that she wrote. Thank you, God bless. Absolutely amazing, and everybody's going to say that, but I'm going to say it anyways.
This is Rashmi's little secret. No one has to know. Thank you, ladies, for your very, very kind words. And now, without further ado, I'd like to invite on stage one of the loveliest ladies I know from the inside and the outside. She has the kindest heart and the greatest generosity of spirit that I've seen in a woman. Ladies and gentlemen, she's super successful, she's super talented, and she's gorgeous. Please welcome Jamuna Pai!
Good evening. I thought I could just speak extempo, but if I did that, we would be here. Everybody's getting very late. We would be here for very long. So I thought, I quickly told my assistant doctor who's helped me with the book a lot. I said, make some cards for me, so if they're shabby, please excuse, so that I stick to the point and we keep it, and everything is there. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my dearest friends, and thank you so much for being here at the launch of my debut book, No One Has to Know. My dearest Kokilaben, your presence here today means the world to me. It is just sheer luck that I was introduced to you at an IMC function many, many years ago. And somehow she has always blessed me whenever there was something important happening. Before I started this book, people were at me, please think the right time had come. I just went many years ago with a small diary to Mrs. Ambani and I said, please will you start, maybe the book will start by itself. And she wrote a nice sweet om on it on the first page. The book, the diary is still with me, very dearly kept in my wardrobe, but the books didn't come off till when it had to. I'll tell you all why. No one has to know. So, thank you so much for all that you do for me. This support of yours has meant a lot to Kevin. And what would this evening be without the presence and participation of each one of my beautiful friends who have cleared their hectic calendars to be here for me today, who have flown in from different places. Family also has come in from different parts of the world for me to be here for me today. Thank you all. I feel truly blessed. In ways big and small, almost everyone sitting here, if I start taking the names again, it would be all of you have been instrumental in shaping my career. So it fills me with joy to stand here before you as we celebrate the launch of what I hope will become and remain a beauty Bible for Indian skin for many years to come. I'm often asked, why did it take me so many years? 21 years in May, 1 year before that when I didn't have a place and had to do it from home, 22 years, 1 year of studying abroad, beauty to combine with medicine. Why did it take me so many years to write a book on beauty? Answer is simple, two reasons. One is, I always believe that समय से पहले और नसीब के आगे, that means कुछ नहीं होता. However much we try, before the right time comes and beyond destiny, we don't stand anywhere. Nothing happens in our lives. I believe in that sincerely. And so the other thing was that I wasn't ready to impart any advice till I could better effectiveness. It was created by putting together all my experiences of 22 years, the mistakes that I had made, learning from them, learning from all my clients, evolved as I am today. That's a bit of what all my clients gave me. And so it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that this is truly on beauty, a labor of love. This, I debuted the 5E approach in the book, which looks at beauty holistically. It's as much of what is above as what is within. It's about making the reader be the best version of themselves by embracing few simple, when you read the book you'll know, essential habits that will benefit not only their skin but their overall health. It covers everything from the state-of-the-art treatments to simple homemade remedies. My aim with this book is to help the reader navigate all this confusing world of beauty, to cut through the clutter and see what suits them. I always knew that when I wrote my first book, I would pledge my royalties to a cause that I thought needed addressing and support. And I think what I'm happiest about today is my association with this wonderful NGO, Stop Acid Attacks. We, living in an urban place, evolved place, we don't realize how much fear there is for these girls. It's almost like rape to come out and tell that this. So this is just creating awareness. And this NGO, my dear friend Malvika Sangvi had introduced me to, and from then on, there was no looking back. The work they do is so inspiring, and it warms my heart to know that in some way, I will be helping in furthering their efforts. My family, my friends, a million thanks. And I must, ladies and gentlemen, thank Dr. Anil Tibriwala and Dr. Nitin Mokal, both of whom have come forward, both very eminent plastic surgeons who are already doing a lot of work on cleft palate. They have come forward to do this burn victims, the survivors. They said that they would do it free of cost, only hospital charges. So congratulations and thank you for your charges. Ladies and gentlemen, now welcome to the national launch of No One Has to Know, Smart Anti-Aging for Indian Skin. Now everyone knows. And now it gives me great pleasure to invite on stage my dearest Kokila Ben. My heart kind of beats when I say that. And Kokila Ben has been with all what is at her disposal. She has been the humblest of people any time when I've met her anywhere. She treated me as if she's meeting Dipti or any children of hers. So I feel very, very blessed, Kokila Benji, for all this. And today you're proved it by coming here. And you will be escorted to the stage by none other than everyone's heartthrob, but for me, a sweet little boy, the very talented Arjun Kapoor. Mrs. Ambani is accompanied by Dipti, her daughter, Dipti Sangaonkar. She too will be coming to the stage. Yes. Whilst we are going to do the unveiling, for which all of us, I think, I hand over the mic now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that moment has arrived. Requesting Kokila Ben to please do the honors. Open it. I'm sure you'll agree that makes for a beautiful photograph, but we'd like to invite on stage our guests of honor as well. Can we have the four ladies who spoke a little while ago, please come back up on stage for a photograph. We'd also like to invite four very stunning and accomplished ladies who are going to be reading from the book in just a little bit. Can we invite Lisa Ray, Juhi Chawla, Malaika Arora Khan, and Dr. Malika Sarapan. Please can we have you on stage? Our guests of honor. We'd also like to have Terence Lewis join us on stage, please, for the photograph. I think if we all step back a little bit, the photographers will be able to get a comprehensive photograph of everybody. Two ladies in black and white together. Right. Before everybody goes off stage, requesting Kokila Ben to say a few words.
Dear